We have an idea of what that looks like, the end of the search. It looks like permanent bliss, permanent happiness, permanent peace, such things. And we think of the end of the search as something that we kind of get, or something that we attain, like a permanent state. But that's actually not the end of the search. That's what gets you searching. And often what gets you searching, well, it's either unhappiness or it's glimpses you have of what you think is a state. Glimpses of love, glimpses of bliss, glimpses of peace. And those glimpses maybe just came once or came more often, and sometimes it lasts a moment only, sometimes it lasts for hours or days. And you think you've got it, and then you lose it again. And so your search continues. And it's good that it continues, because the end of the search, and it will continue as long as that's how you think of it. And that's the only way that we have of conceiving of what we're looking for. It's like that's how it presents itself. Or it may just be a word like enlightenment or peace. It may just be a concept, that you just know that's what you want. And the end of the search is it's never getting what it is you're looking for, because there's a kind of off perspective. The perspective that you're searching with is a bit off. It's not quite where you're going to be. So when you and it's not a shift that you can make happen. You can just honestly keep going. The shift is to realize that whatever it is you are looking for, it's already here as who you are. And I know you've heard that many times, and so you'll hear it another time. So what you're looking for, some people say what you're looking for is yourself. What you're looking for is really, truly finding what was always there, and what you couldn't possibly lose. But it feels like there's something that's missing. There's something that's not there, and that's what you're looking for. So the end of the search is realizing that you couldn't possibly not have it. You couldn't possibly not be that. You couldn't possibly ever lose this. And that's so big, and yet it's also such a tiny shift, but it's a shift that takes you from here to, like, you know, you've landed, like, yes, that's what it is. So it came to me, I don't usually talk about, you know, religions and religious kind of stories, but came to me today to mention that one. It's, you know, it's a story of the woman who comes to Jesus, and he gives her to drink, and he says, when you drink from this water, you will never be thirsty again. And I'm kind of paraphrasing because it's a long time since I've kind of heard that story or read it. And it's really like that. What you're looking for is a taste. If you taste this, you know it's real. And it's that knowledge that you know it's real. And maybe, you know, you're still slightly bit off because you've tasted it, but then you think you've lost it. You can't. But the taste is your guide, you know, the taste of peace, the taste of love, the taste of bliss, the taste of truth, the taste of stillness. And once you've tasted that, and you know that is who you are, that is what's available always. You cannot lose it. I mean, yes, you know, you can get distracted, but you can always come back. It's like the difference between tasting it and thinking, wow, that was a special water, and, you know, I got to find that again. And tasting it and realizing, when I come back to this taste, I know I haven't lost it. It's always available. And that's when the search stops. And you know, even the stopping of the search may take a certain time. Sometimes you may feel like, yeah, you know, you've really stopped looking. You know what it is. And, you know, even then you might lose it again. But then, again, you might not. And the point is, you can always come back. Always, always, always. Because it's always here. It's who you are. It's what shines, what is all of us. So it cannot be lost. And so the end of the search is realizing I couldn't have lost it in the first place. It's just that I thought I lost it. I thought it wasn't available to me. But here you are, and it is available. You can drink from this. You can taste it any time you let yourself be still enough to taste it. Anytime you let go of the distractions of the mind and the events and what's happening and the people around you or whatever it is, anytime you let go of that, here it is. That same taste, that same beauty, that simple. That simple essence of who you are.